So now let's do, again, this is the operating system of the quantum field. So let's once again do a very simple process. We're going to do a couple of the processes. We're going to try to do these a lot, and then we'll open up to some new things around the outside. And go real slow today. Don't you come up with who you need to clear the energy with. You just go slow and rest in neutrality. And as you go around, someone will pop up. Someone from your past, someone in your life. Maybe it's a family, a relative who's going through a lot right now, and you've been trying to help, or someone, any cords, any connections to these different centers. Often I hear from people that they are uncomfortable, they don't want to clear their loved ones, as though it almost shows some sense of that they don't love them, or they're not there for them. From my perspective, often our closest loved ones can be the most important ones to clear. Because even our loved ones go through stuff. And when they go through stuff, guess who they lean on for help, for support? So if they're leaning on you through different chakras and through different emotions, well, you can't really help them. Then you're just responding to what they need or they want emotionally, which at the end of the day doesn't really help them. Temporarily helps them. So don't be in this process. Whenever I do this, even with loved ones and family, I do a cord cut, yet I'm always clear that I'm always here for those loved ones, simply from a place of neutrality. Not from the place of polarity, of karma. This is such a powerful tool. If you haven't, I've done this for a lot of years, so I do it fast. Yet when you're first starting, you could easily go off, and this is a great thing to do for anyone here who's never really done this. This is a great thing to go off for an hour during one of the afternoons or at some point and go find a nice place. Open up your quantum field and go around. You will be amazed how many people come up when you go around. Old relationships, old situations, families, kids you grew up with, groups you've been associated with, employers. Just clear those subtle impressions, connections. You'll know when you're on something good because as you do it, you'll suddenly feel that sensation of and resting. All right, I just dropped back into still point, back into the quantum field. Now, again, another simple process. We've been through these, yet I want to really work them in. Now do a quick look around. Look around the body. Anything cooking since yesterday, since last night? Anything new cooking? Maybe it's the same thing that was cooking yesterday. Whatever it is, simply go right up to it with your perception and say aloha, say welcome. For me, as soon as I go up, I welcome something, it's dissolving. Don't energy it, don't heal it, don't fix it. Just welcome it as though it's a long-lost friend that's been holding something very dear for you till you were ready. Some emotional situation came up between yesterday and today. Don't avoid it, don't explain it, just pull it up into the screen of the quantum field. As you bring it up, just gently welcome it. When I say welcome it, it sounds like I'm saying welcome it to it, and I don't. If you weren't here, I wouldn't say welcome. I go up to it and I just kind of gently place my attention Just very gently, hi. Kind of embrace it very gently. Kind of like unwind with the laser. Envision how you do it with unwind. You put unwind on, it starts to, oh yeah, it's nice. We're just going up and we're and then at a certain point, drop back in neutrality in quantum field. Now pick another thing. Now pick maybe something, maybe there's something in your life that you came here that's been a challenge for you lately. Maybe there's some big issue that you've been looking for some new reference, some new understanding around. Well, pull it up. This is a screen. So pull it up into the screen of the quantum field. Maybe it's an old program from the old season. The old season had a lot of programs that came with it. And a lot of people are kind of really feeling the new season, yet the old programs are kind of still on the blink. So pull up any programs. And now we're just going to open to it in a way that says, we're here for this retreat to open in neutrality, and we're just going to welcome this challenge in our life. This is kind of a bigger picture kind of thing, a bigger picture of something going on in your life that you have been looking to address, to find some new meaning or understanding with. And just pull it up. So often when I do this, I pull something up and I let it cook here. So I pulled something up and I'm not even really, I'm in a space of welcoming, yet I'm letting it season. I'm almost holding it in that, I'm going right up and getting cozy with it. And so whenever this, in the next few days, whenever this comes up in your life, something you've been working on, or could be a health challenge, could be pull it up here and embrace it. As if to say, you're welcome here. And what's real about this? And then for me right there, it's kind of shifted, dissolved. Don't look for the answer with your brain, with the old program operating system. Look for the solution in terms of the quantum field. So when I look for, to me, I found the solution when it dissolves and I'm back in the quantum field. Does that make sense? Because that's a key point. If we do this and at the end of the process, we want our brain to understand the solution, then it hasn't worked. Because so long as the brain and the linear thinking are jumping back in to say, hey, what's the solution? You're not in the quantum field. The program that the new season runs on there is no program.